The next grammar presentation technique that we'll look at is called minimal sentence pairs. This is a really cool one. What we do in this technique is we have pairs of sentences that are almost identical. The only way that these sentences are different is their grammar structure. So we could have two identical sentences, except one sentence has the simple present and one sentence has the simple past, for example. We then use these pairs of sentences to compare and contrast both the form and the use of the language structures that we're looking at. The objective of this demonstration lesson is that students will be able to correctly select either simple past or present perfect to talk about past experiences. We have pairs of sentences up on the board, and these sentences are identical except for the grammar structure. Let's take a look at the first pair. We have sentence A, I have seen the last Lord of the Rings movie. I'm a Lord of the Rings geek, by the way. And sentence B, I saw the last Lord of the Rings movie last month. Here's our second pair of sentences. Sentence A, he has worked for Microsoft. And sentence B, he worked for Microsoft in 1999. Here's our last pair of sentences, this time in question formation. Sentence A, have you ever been to Vancouver? And sentence B, when were you in Vancouver? I'd like you to work with a partner and analyze these pairs of sentences. Figure out what's the same and, most importantly, what's different between the two sentences in each pair. In particular, look at how they're made and also what they mean. Let's start by taking a look at how these sentences are made. Our A sentences are the present perfect. So we've got the verb to have and then the past participle. For example, in our second A sentence, we've got he has worked for Microsoft. Has is our verb to have, and then worked is our past participle. Our B sentences are the simple past. In these sentences, we simply use the past formation of the base verb. So in our second B sentence, he worked for Microsoft in 1999. Worked is our past form of the base verb work. Now let's take a look at when we use these two types of sentences and what they mean. With our A sentences, there's a meaning of unspecified time. We know these events took place in the past, but we don't really know when. For example, in our second A sentence, he has worked for Microsoft, we know that it happened sometime in the past, but we don't know exactly when this happened. With our B sentences, we know when this event happened in the past. Taking a look at sentence 2, B, he worked for Microsoft in 1999, we know now when it happened, 1999. So this is a specified time.